Parasocial relationships. Some of y'all are in relationships that were never real to begin with. And I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about people online. And the crazy part is, most of us have actually experienced this at some point. You know what I mean. Like when somebody feels they got a bond with a social media personality or a music artist or a podcast host, and they really feel like they know that person. And on some level, they feel like that person should know them too. That's what I'm talking about. You ever watch somebody so much, you start to feel like you know them? Like YouTube creators, a podcaster, a streamer, or celebrities. You know how they talk, you know their mannerisms, you know how they react to certain things, and in your mind, you feel like if I saw them in real life, they should recognize me instantly. Matter of fact, some people feel like if they ran into them, that moment would mean something on both sides. But let's be real for a second. If you actually ran into them and y'all made eye contact and they just kept it moving, you'd probably be thinking, damn, you don't know who I am? And the truth is, of course they don't. Because you know them, but they don't know you like that. You know of them because they shared their life publicly, either through videos, music, podcasts, or whatever it may be. But here's the part people really don't sit with. They don't know you. They don't know you. And there's actually a name for that. It's called a parasocial relationship. And all that really means is it's one-sided. It feels real to you, but it doesn't exist on both sides. Now, the reason this happens is actually pretty simple. It's like you see them all the time, they're consistent, they show up in your feed, your timeline, your recommendations, and over time, they start sharing more personal stuff. Like their thoughts, their opinions, their struggles. So now, it kind of feels like you're getting to know them. And your brain, it doesn't really separate this is someone I know in real life from this is someone I've seen 1,000 times. And familiarity starts to feel like a connection. And to be fair, it's not always a bad thing. You can be inspired by people. You can learn from people. You can even feel motivated by the people you never met. There's nothing wrong with enjoying somebody's content, but it has to be understood for what it is. And it can start to get dangerous when you stop seeing it as entertainment and you start treating it like a real relationship or friendship. That's when you get people defending creators like they know them personally, getting emotionally invested in their decisions, feeling hurt when they do something that they don't agree with, reacting like they've been personally affected. And it's like you built a relationship in your head with somebody who doesn't even know you exist. Kind of think like when somebody, a social media personality, a celebrity or somebody, they put out a product or they talk about a product. And you feel like they're recommending that to you when they're just recommending it because there's a check behind it. The best one yet, when they have a birthday, you bust your ass to say happy birthday. You putting gifts and memes all in there, celebrating their birthday. But the people you know in real life, they don't hear a peep from you. And let me give you one more example. People go hard for businesses from strangers that they don't know, that they may see online. But your neighbor, your friend, your brother who has a business, they can't even get a repost. Like, what kind of shit is that? And it just doesn't stay online either. It starts affecting that person's real life. Now you're comparing real people to online personalities, and that's scary. Real conversation versus edited content, it's a big difference. Real relationships to curated moments. And now real life starts to feel less exciting, less polished, less perfect, and that's disconnect. And that can really mess with how you see people. That's probably why you hear people say, never meet your heroes, because the version you created in your mind was never real to begin with. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with watching people online. Just don't confuse access with connection. And if this made you think, please share it with somebody who might need to hear it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is your uncle's favorite uncle. Hey, Uncle Tuck. See you next time.